Bom dia, gente. Se você está novo aqui, bem-vindo. Eu sou Ashley e agora estou no aeroporto Congonhas porque hoje eu vou para o Rio de Janeiro. Estou muito animado, então vamos juntos, né? Welcome to my Airbnb. It's this cute little studio. Has this TV, stunning bathroom. And it's right here in the center. It's in the neighborhood called Lapa, which is like the downtown area of Rio. It's like 10 or 15 minutes away from Copacabana. And yeah, I'm gonna unpack, get changed, and go. I'm so excited. So guys, right now I am at Escadaria Selarón, which is the Selarón staircase. It is here in Lapa, in the downtown area of Rio, and it's really, really gorgeous. If you just look this way, you'll see that the stairs are all covered in mosaics, and it's really, really beautiful, and it's a really gorgeous place to come and take a photo, see some of the culture here in Brazil that's plastered all over the walls, and it's just really stunning. So let's go and take a closer look.
Brasil ligeiro, que sol de fevereiro, e divide acordou na janela, tá na hora de banana e canela, quem pisa aqui não vai querer voltar, a alegria de encontrar lar.
So guys, my top tip for if you want to take photos and videos and stuff here at the Escadaria Selarón, obviously it's really busy, but if you come here to the top of the staircase, then it's less busy up at the top, so you can take a photo with less people in the background. And then also when you get up to the top, you have this really gorgeous mosaic Brazil flag on the wall. There's also some shops, some stands. There's a Capoeira stand just over there at the top, which is a really famous Brazilian drink. So there's lots to try, and you'll be able to take some cool photos. So yeah, try coming to the top of the stairs to have the best experience possible. I am obviously back in my Airbnb. So after Escadaria Selarón, we went to a mall because today I wore my beige jeans here on the plane, and I got this really stunning Nutella coffee, and I got Nutella on my beige jeans, and then I washed them, but the Nutella hasn't fully come out, so I went and found these jeans. This is them. These are my new jeans. They were £20. I had a nap, and it is now 11:30, and I'm going to a party. Is it Wednesday? Yeah. Do Brazilians care that it's Wednesday? Absolutely not. So, vamos pra festa. Ooh, 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 ooh. it is day 2 here in Rio de Janeiro. And this morning was super chill. So I woke up early but just chilled and then went to the gym, got some lunch. All the same as what you've seen in my previous videos. But now I obviously am still in the process of getting ready, but I am going to do a tour of Rocinha, which is a really famous favela here in Rio. So this is a tour that I booked through Airbnb experiences, and it's a tour led by the locals and people who live in the favela, who work in the favela. Money from the tour goes directly to that community, and you get to sort of experience it and learn all about it and see things firsthand. We start at the bottom and then we get a motorbike ride up to the top, and then we walk all the way down, and we have a few stops along the way. I don't know how much of it I'm going to be able to film just because there are rules, but anything that the tour guide says I can film, I will get little clips to be able to show you, but I want to be as respectful as possible. After meeting with the group and the tour guide outside the nearest metro station, we were each taken on the back of a motorbike for a 5-minute ride up to the very top of Rocinha, where you get to see the most incredible view of Rio. We were a group of 8 and we were led by our amazing tour guide called Brian, who actually lives here in Rocinha. Our tour was in English, but he also translated things into Portuguese and Spanish for anyone who needed it, so he was super helpful. He obviously knows so much about Rocinha, and he had so many interesting facts and stories, and he was so knowledgeable. I honestly learned so much about the history of the favela as well as their way of life, and some cool behind the scenes stuff as well. From there, we walked all the way down through the favela, and we had a few stops along the way. Our first stop was at the local Capoeira school, where they taught us a bit about the history of Capoeira, and they even did a little performance for us. This school is super important in this community because it keeps the kids from getting involved in the wrong things, it gives them purpose and provides them with so many opportunities. And after the performance, we all gave a donation to help support them, and it was a really cool experience. Next up, we got to see this gorgeous view and sunset from the rooftop of a really sweet family who all grew up here and still live in Rocinha. They've opened up this rooftop to tourists and visitors, and they sell food and drinks, and they really welcome you into their home. And they were all just so sweet, and they spoke to us about their experiences here in Rocinha. They even got us all up for a boogie together whilst the sun went down, which was so wholesome and really cool. The whole tour lasted over 3 hours and was only £20 per person through Airbnb, and I honestly couldn't recommend this tour enough. I felt so safe the entire time, and it really opened up my eyes and taught me so much about life here in the biggest favela in Brazil, and it's definitely an experience I'll remember for the rest of my life.
bom dia. É o terceiro dia aqui em Rio de Janeiro. So this morning I woke up nice and early. It is 7:25 and I am on the Corcovado train up to Christ the Redeemer. So it's a really beautiful journey up to the top, and we wanted to come nice and early to get the best views possible. So yeah, let's go to Christ the Redeemer. So we got the earliest booking available, which was for 7:20, and it's already really busy up here, as you can see. So I would advise trying to get that booking, because I can only imagine that it's going to get busier and busier throughout the day. But it's such an amazing experience. The views are gorgeous. Obviously seeing Christ the Redeemer in real life is amazing. It is so big, like you can't even imagine how big he is. It's incredible, and I feel so blessed, because if you saw my Rome vlog that I posted on my channel before, I saw my first wonder of the world, which was the Colosseum, and now here I am less than 2 months later seeing my second wonder of the world here in Rio. So I feel super lucky and fortunate to be able to do that. There are a lot of bugs up here, so don't make the same mistake that I did. If you do come here, make sure you put on some bug spray to try and repel them, because I'm literally like slapping myself every 2 seconds because of all these bugs. But yeah, seeing Christ the Redeemer is gorgeous. These views are absolutely gorgeous, and I am very fortunate and very grateful to be here. Right now I am at Praia Vermelha, which is the red beach here in Rio de Janeiro, and it is right next to Pão de Açúcar, also known as Sugarloaf Mountain, because I'm about to ride on this cable car right up here and the ones over there to go up to the top of Pão de Açúcar and see the views up there. And we booked for 4 to 5 p.m. so that's the time that we'll be getting the cable car up the mountain, and it is going to be the perfect time to see the sunset at 5:30. So right now I am going to find something at one of these stands here on the beach, maybe some acai or a coconut, to enjoy for the next sort of half an hour before heading to the cable car. To get to the top of Sugarloaf Mountain, you actually have to take 2 different cable cars. So the first one brings you halfway up to where I am right now, which is Morro da Urca. And here they have some viewpoints, they have some shops, they have little bars where you can buy some drinks, and it's really pretty up here. And the cable car here took literally 2 minutes. It was so fast. So I am going to try and find a really nice viewpoint to show you the view from here, and then we'll get on a second cable car to get to the top of Pão de Açúcar. I'm excited to see the views from up there, because if the views from here look like this, then from up there it's going to be insane. So I came back to my Airbnb and had a nap, first of all, because I was exhausted. So I had a nap, that was step number 1, and got ready, and now we're going for dinner, and then I'm gonna go to a party. Festa. Oh, I'm excited, because sextou, meu filhos, sextou. So let's go. Hi guys, so this is not how I expected to end this video, but I came home early yesterday. I just had like half of a drink and then came back to the room because I started to not feel very well, and I've woken up in the middle of the night with a bad belly, we'll say, so I'm not feeling the greatest. So I'm gonna lay in bed today and feel sorry for myself, and then the adventures will start again tomorrow, but that is going to be in next week's video. So that brings this video to an abrupt end, but thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate you being here and spending this time with me. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and a comment down below, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week for more Rio content. Bye guys.